What is up, my YouTube friends? Welcome back to the sickest garage here on this platform. My name is B with Pray for Snow Auto Detailing, and I am super pumped to have you here because check this out. We have a 2022 Polaris RZR Pro R, and this thing is no joke. I couldn't even fathom how cool this would be to detail because it's a fun off-road buggy. It's got a 4-cylinder engine, which is sick. It has like 27 inches, maybe 22.25 inches of usable travel in the rear shock here. This is one of the coolest off-road buggies, I think, that is out there right now. If I've messed up the stats, please don't in the comments because I am sorry, but this is incredible and I'm really giddy about doing it. The customers, some of my favorite people, told me that I could, they brought it to me to detail, but I'm gonna test some plastic protection product and see how long it lasts. They're gonna bring it back to me hopefully in a little while and we're gonna see if it holds up. But we're gonna detail this just like we would anything else, inside, outside, and it's gonna be awesome. Let's do it. On these massive wheels and tires, we're just going to use the normal Adams wheel and tire cleaner, nothing crazy or special or different. Pressure wash, got the brushes, can't really get into the spokes. I'll probably try and get it from behind a little bit, and then we'll rinse it off. I'm never entirely sure which order I'm going to post videos in, so sometimes it's hard to introduce new products or have new product day. Regardless, Auto Foam from Built Hamber. Last time I used it, the first time I used it and introduced it onto the channel, it didn't foam up like I wanted it to, which was kind of lame visually. So I've got a little bit different dilution ratio than what was just recommended. And I'm really actually super pumped. This is a total perfect example of why you need a pre-wash agent because it goes onto the paint. It bonds with those nasty contaminants or dirt or whatever's on there and then takes it safely to the ground, which of course reduces the risk of scratching, which is always the goal. Even though this is mostly plastic, we want everything to be taken care of. So we're going to use pre-wash and then we'll rinse it off and it's gonna be sick.
I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all that tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what I want.
I think rinsing is going to be sick.
I'm inspired by thirst, I'm inspired by worth. I desire your worst, so you can just hide while I work. I ain't tired, you first. I'll write a second, third verse about the lies you go disperse. Something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear
Because the wheel wells are absolutely, there's a risk of mud in there. I have the wheel and tire bucket rinsed out really well as one of the brushes I use for those also rinsed out really well. I'm gonna use that to clean all the wheel well and the lower plastic areas. I'm gonna use I might use the Car Pro detailing brush on everywhere else, as well as a normal wash mitt when I do it. Y'all know what time it is. It's time to go foam can. Again, even though this is not an actual car, I am going to use the 2-bucket washing method, and that helps to reduce, I can't say remove entirely, but reduce the risk of scratching. And there's a bunch of plastic on here, so we're going to use 1 bucket on just the undercarriage area, and then going to use the other 2 buckets, a 3-bucket washing method. So the other 2 buckets are for everywhere else. One more round of foam cannon, and then we'll decontaminate. I'll see if I'm gonna do that. I'm only going to use the air cannon on this Polaris RZR because there are some plastic spots that are really susceptible to scratching, like this poly windshield. Believe it or not, in a past life, I have actually detailed more Polaris, Rangers, RZRs, ATVs than I actually have cars in my entire life. I kid you not. Story for another day. This is, actually I want you to do something after this video, of course, because you gotta watch this video the whole way through so the YouTube algorithm loves me just a little bit more. But what I want you to do after watching this video, go and watch Polaris Industries' first press release on the Ranger product line. It was so much different than this, like so very different. I giggled the very first time I saw it. It's been a long time, but it's changed a lot. The game has gone so much better. Let's remove any oils on the plastic and the painted areas with GoPro Eraser and a microfiber towel. Not the Eagle Edgeless, because there's just too many nasty corners on this thing. With all the oils removed, I'm actually going to coat the trim, which is a lot of this, obviously. Every plastic piece on the outside, I don't care too much about underneath, but this exterior plastic, because I want to see how long it lasts, I'm going to use Q2 trim, and I think it's going to turn out sick. I just don't know how long it's gonna hold up to what this machine is capable of doing. You may notice that if you've used Q2 trim before that I'm not using the little rags that come from Geon. The reason I'm not going to is because I know I'm going to use this entire bottle of Q2 trim and the rags make it way hard to use, so I'm just going to straight up put it on the applicator because it's all going in the garbage after. Protect a little bit of the paint. Well, the paint with Adam's graphene ceramic spray coating in the advanced formula. And then we'll do some GoPro Hero on the inside. GoPro Hero, detailing brush, microfiber towel. What do you think this button does? The boosty boost? This is an off-road vehicle. We're gonna address the tires with GoPro Pearl just for the aesthetics when the customer picks up, because it looks dope. I would of course like to take some time to thank the customer. Thank you, epic customer, for bringing me this razor. It was a gem to work on. It looks beautiful. I really hope you love this video and of course the results of the detail. What a sick thing! Now we have done a Polaris utility vehicle. It doesn't even have to be Polaris. I was just pumped on the channel to get a utility vehicle or side by side, whatever you want to call it. I really appreciate you watching. Up here is a link to subscribe to this channel. Click it if you're not. It really, really, really does help. Over here's a link to another one of my super epic videos. Click it. I hope that you love it. And of course, when you want to detail with B, head on down and detail that like button. Catch you on the next one, my friends. Peace.